going on, guys? It's Stubbs here. Welcome back to another video, and this time we're back at the Nurburgring, but with a Toyota Supra, and we have the maximum amount of driver tires on the track right now, so that's gonna be interesting. Basically, our main goal here is to obviously get into first place and win, but this sort of has a little bit of a twist. I decided to keep my car as stock as I possibly could, except for the brakes and the tires. So I put sports tires on it, and I put racing brakes. And hopefully we should be able to win this nice and easily. So I sort of didn't want to do anything to the actual power of the car or the suspension or anything like that that would affect the sort of pretty much the base handling of this car, like, you know, like with a huge amount. Why are you crashing into me? I was literally supposed to like just explain the rules and tell you guys that you're not supposed to crash into me and I'm not supposed to crash into them. So the driver tires are an average difficulty. So you guys may be wondering, you know, like, why is this hard? You know, why is this a challenge? This should be something really easy for you to overtake them. Yes and no, right? This is on the Nurburgring, first of all, right? So the corners are kind of tight, and it's sort of difficult to overtake them, especially since I decided not to tune the engine of this. So everybody's just sort of faster than me, as you can see. But basically now, since everybody's faster than me, I sort of have to be really careful where I try to overtake these guys, and if they sort of move out the way like they're supposed to, then I wouldn't crash into them. But basically the main goal here is not to crash into any of the other cars. I guess little like love taps on the bumpers and the doors and whatever are kind of alright, but no major crashes into like other cars or obviously the walls and, you know, driving off the track and stuff like that. So you have to be careful with all that stuff. Why are you braking so hard for this? See what I mean? Because they're average driver tires, they're really bad at the game, right? So they brake really hard where they're not supposed to. They brake early, or they brake way too late and they go off the track. You guys will definitely see pretty much a bit of everything in this race. That's what makes this sort of a challenge and makes it... Look how hard he's braking. You're not supposed to do that. I was trying to go... and he doesn't want to let me pass him either. Right, so, like I said, that's what makes this a challenge. An interesting challenge. Look at this! Look at this! Get the fuck out of my way! I am faster than you. You need to move. There. Finally. I had to clip the grass a little bit, but still. Finally. What the shit? Okay, let's catch up to the rest of these guys. Now I decided to also take off the minimap and also the thing that tells me what position I'm in, just because I didn't want them on my screen. More specifically, I didn't want the map on the screen because I sort of know it kind of well. So I didn't want to go around with the minimap because I sort of just know this track pretty much off by heart by now because I've driven around this so many times. Also, I have to be a little bit more careful because I just went on the grass like twice there. There we go. Now, let's continue to catch up to the Daytona here. He's braking incredibly hard, so we have to be very careful with his bullshit now. Let's go on the outside. Quick. Before he changes his mind and decides to brake as well. There we go. Now, again, I have no idea what position I'm in. Hopefully I'm closer to the top by now. I have no idea. But I was, I think, in 13th place. So we do have the maximum amount of driver tires. I think I've said that. So there should be like 16 cars on the track, including mine. But it doesn't look like there's anybody ahead of me. And if there is, like, I guess we just have to wait until we get to just sort of like a straighter bit so we can actually see. But are we actually in first place now? I think we are. Anyway, the last time I tried to do this, it actually took me so long to get into first place because I was trying to drive so carefully. But I guess in this... Oh shit, should have braked a little bit more there. It's fine. Just get a bit of oversteer and just keep going. But the last time when I was trying to do this, it took me so long to get into first place. But everybody around now, like, somehow I managed to sort of get into first place really quickly, which is really good because now I can just concentrate on actually finishing off the lap instead of trying to concentrate to overtake any of the other cars. Basically, the last time, the reason why I didn't get into first place is because I was trying to drive a little bit too carefully. So this time, I was a little bit more aggressive, obviously, and you guys saw the way I was driving. So yeah, anyway, that's probably why I managed to get into first place so quickly. But there was actually one of the laps where I actually couldn't even make it into first place. That's how hard people, like, I couldn't even catch up to people. That's how bad it was. But yeah, oh, never mind. There's a car ahead of me. So okay, I'm not in first place. That's good, because I didn't want this to be that easy. That would have been ridiculous if I ended up getting into first place that quickly. But yeah, okay. At least we have another person here who's actually going to be a decent competitor. So I have no idea what car he's driving, but he's faster than the rest of the group. So I guess we have to sort of be careful. What is it? Looks like a Lotus Elise. Is it a Lotus Elise? Or is it convertible? Could be a Miata. Oh no, I'm pretty sure it is an Elise. Oh my god. Can't believe I saw that from that far away. Alright, so we have an Elise here in front of us. Let's try to overtake this dude. I have no idea what position I'm in again. Like I said, I'm guessing I'm second place right now. That's what I can tell. Okay, suddenly as I catch up to him, he decides to drive very badly and brakes really hard and then just shoots off again. Okay, that's good. It's like he let us pass, actually. He was a big of an asshole as the other drivers we were trying to pass before. Alright. So far, so good. I think for some of these cars we can actually have a little bit of fun. Braking late, doing some little oversteer drifting here and there. There we go. Get the back out a little bit for some of these corners. Alright, let's try not to mess this up because I don't want to go off the track and fuck up my whole lap. But alright. Alright, I don't see anybody ahead of me, so unless somebody's insanely fast, I guess I'm in first place right now. Like I said, unless someone is super fucking fast and managed to get really far ahead. I mean, even further ahead than that Elise was. I guess I'm in first place then. Right, let's try to concentrate and actually finish off this race without crashing into anything. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. If you guys do enjoy it and you want me to do something like this again, I can do it on different tracks, and obviously I can do it with different cars, so like, it's all up to you guys. If you guys want to see more of this, obviously leave a comment down below on what car I should use and what track I should go and do this on, and obviously how many laps. But this is just one lap of the Nurburgring, and like I said, hopefully I get into first place. But yeah, I'm just loving playing this game at 60 frames per second. That's another reason why I really want to make videos on Forza 5, because it's actually really fun to drive around in cockpit view and actually, you know, have 60 frames per second, because none of the other racing games that I have right now actually run at 60 frames per second. So Forza Horizon 2 is at 30, Gran Turismo is at 30, you know, so you can't really sort of do anything. Like, how much damage have we done to the Supra? We have a little bit of damage here on that side, and I can't actually remember how I got that. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Actually, we have nobody behind me, so we don't even have to go that hard anymore on these last few corners. So that's kind of alright. So it looks like we're gonna end up winning, unless like a meteor just randomly falls on the track and we fuck up really badly. It looks like we're actually gonna win this. So let's change the fourth gear. Let's do these last few corners nice and smoothly, so we don't shit the bed. There we go, nice and smooth through the last couple of corners. And here's the last corner here. Get the back out a bit as well. There you go. Alright. So, let's see what position we're in. Hopefully it's first place. First place, there we go. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like I said before, if you guys have any other sort of challenges similar to this that you guys want me to do in some Forza 5, then make sure you leave them down in the comments below. But that wasn't too bad. Just a little bit of love tapping on other cars, but we didn't actually end up crashing into anything. So that's awesome. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.